XRP is going to do amazing things over the next 10 years. And I think people are really stuck in the fact of like what it's going to do now. And I don't really give out those short-term predictions because honestly, since crypto is so volatile and so many things have to happen to see things break out or see it adopted or see just a lot of acceptance in the crypto industry, it's tough to predict what's going to happen next week because you could have something that happens in the government and then all of a sudden now crypto is at a low, or they're offering an ETF and you're seeing a lot of money flow into those ETFs, or there's a lot of news on accepting and adopting crypto and then things are skyrocketing, and it can happen out of nowhere because it is a speculative market. So doing all these short-term predictions are a little tough. So I kind of leave it up to some of the analysts and experts that are out there to give me those predictions, even though a lot of them, tend to not be true, but some of them might actually work out to, be something in that time span that they give. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Is we're going through an analyst that really talks about XRP and how, history could repeat itself and we could see a $15 price point in the next couple of months. We could see a $15 price point before next year, just depending on some of these breakouts and some of these moves. So before we get into this, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys could check out my link for BTCC down below, this is a platform that you can trade all the way up to a 500x leverage if you want to. You can get a 10% deposit bonus if you specifically use my link, and you can get extra bonuses all the way up to $10,055 per user. If you want to also trade for less of a cost, you can have up to 40% lower trading fees, and no VPN, no KYC that's required. So feel free to check that out. The link will be at the top of the description. I've been using it for a year and it honestly is a really, really good platform. Now, XRP, before we get into that, right, we get into the breakdown and everything. XRP currently stands at $2.82. It is down by 2% in the last day. Volume is also down by about 2%. You're seeing that about $5 billion worth of volume and $169 billion market cap. It does feel good to say that it's up to $169 billion market cap or $200 billion market cap or even breaking $100 billion market cap because there were so many people that were against it and seeing it succeed is just amazing. Record quarterly close may trigger rally towards $15. XRP is poised for its best quarterly close ever, mirroring the chart set up from 2017 before the price surged 37,800% to all-time highs. XRP is inching towards hitting its highest quarterly close price, which paves the way for a broader uptrend towards $15, according to analyst Milky Bull Crypto. XRP mirrors 37,800% rally set up from 2017. As of Monday, just a day before the third quarter wraps up, XRP was trading at nearly $2.86, marking a 28% gain over the 3 months, the quarter. XRP will continue to trend higher in the coming weeks or months if it remains at or above the current level until the quarter officially closes, according to Milky Bull Crypto. His bullish outlook stems from a similar, record close in 2017, which preceded a 37,800% rally in the XRP price. Back then, XRP ended quarter 4 2017 at a fresh quarterly close above 2 cents, breaking through a multi-year resistance area. The move quickly snowballed into a parabolic rally, carrying the token to its all-time peak of nearly $3.31 within a year. Now, this was a lot lower market cap then because you had lower supply that happened there. So you can see that breakout as you're looking at it there. XRP is exhibiting almost identical setup in 2025, a quarterly candle flipping green after years of consolidation, accompanied by a decisive breakout above a long-standing resistance zone, the red bar, which aligns with the $2.20 to $2.30 area. already broken above the resistance as a similarly did in 2017. Milky Bull Crypto wrote, suggesting that history may rhyme with an eventual push towards the $5 to $15 range. The upside target aligns with technical setups highlighted by several analysts in the past, reinforcing projections of an XRP rally towards $15. So obviously anything could happen in these situations when you look at XRP and where it stands and look at previous history. And the one thing that I'll take from it, the one thing that I'll say as you look at information that kind of repeats itself, know that in the stock market, a lot of the positions repeating themselves and history repeating itself can be a thing, can easily be a thing. We've seen it time and time again. But when it comes to the crypto market, you can look at a lot of these patterns, and most of the pattern breakouts happen because people are expecting those breakouts based on the pattern, based on the rumor and the news that this is the setup is here. So everybody's flocking in and waiting for that to kind of pick up. So it's kind of like willing your way into seeing that bullish momentum. But seeing a lot of this history repeat itself, you have to understand that the crypto market is very speculative. We don't fully understand the structure of the market. It doesn't have a solid base to say that this is what's going to happen and it's going to continue to happen as we move along. The only thing we can say that will happen is as we look at bull markets and bear markets, that we will see positivity, major positivity in these bull markets. We will see major negativity in these bear markets, but that will start to compress as you get closer to a data where everything is, you see ETFs that are kind of making the market more predictable, right? People that are investing into it for consistency and for the long term, which kind of shrink those windows. Instead of seeing a 90% drop and a 7,000% gain or something, you're now seeing a 500% gain and a 50% drop, maybe a 100% gain and a 20% drop, right? You'll start to see that as you start getting to a consistent level, but I really don't think we're here yet. So I don't know if expecting a 38,000 or 37,800% return on that is the way to look at it. But you can also, kind of pick out pieces and to say that this is where it's going to get to. Based on a realistic perspective, this is where it's going to get to based on the knowledge that we have out there, and this is the ultimate price that we could see within this position. That's the way that I would look at it. Guys, let me know what you think about where XRP is, where it's going to get to, how far we're going to see that grow, and if you truly believe in a lot of these patterns, because they can work out when you want to see them, but then when you try your best to see that pattern and it doesn't materialize because people don't flock in with that, let's say, bull flag scenario or whatever the pattern you're looking for, now that pattern failed, right? And now what do you say? Right now you have to look for a different pattern to say this is what really was going to happen. But in reality, since it's so speculative, no one 100% knows. So $15 price point, rally to $15, I'll take that. I'll be happy because I will have multiple exit price points to that point. But it's not saying it's a guarantee. It's just saying it may repeat itself. But I'm not 100% sold on it. Would love to see it. Not 100% sold on it. And I'm not banking or putting all of my money in on this play to see that happen in the next 3 months. And I'm not telling you you should, because if you're not invested in XRP and taking that risk to say, I want to see this happen in the next 3 months, and then it doesn't, that's not a good look for you because, it's a speculative market. It's not 100%. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about XRP and this analyst breakdown. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.